Bill Ingram for Hoops World TV here with Michael Redd of the Phoenix Suns. And Mike, you're back. You've been back. You look good. Do you feel good? You feel as good as you look?
I appreciate that. I do feel good. It's been a lot of work been put into this season for me. I'm just glad to be back playing. Just happy to be moving again without any pain or anything prohibiting me from playing. So this has been a great year for me just to come back and play.
Does it help to have a training staff like Phoenix, where Grant Hill and Steve Nash have had so much success with injuries and staying healthy despite other teams and other situations where it looked like maybe they were going to have to retire because of injuries?
No question about it. I had a great staff at home in Columbus and rehab team in Columbus at Ohio State, and then once I came here to Phoenix, they just built upon that. And we've had a great marriage this year. It's just been working with the staff, working with Aaron Nelson, and just continue to get better every day. And Mike Elliott has been great in the strength department, getting me stronger, and it's been a great time since I've been here in Phoenix.
So does Phoenix, obviously the playoffs are still possible, some big games coming up for you guys, but do you feel like this is kind of where you want to be long term as you start to look at, resuming, picking up your NBA career and continuing? You've shown you can do it. Is this where you'd like to continue doing it?
No, it's been a great time. I've had a great time here. I love the coaches. I love the organization. I love my teammates. And so we'll see what happens in the summertime, but this has been a great place for me. So I know the longevity that Steve and Grant have had here, and it's definitely done them well because they look great at their ages. So hopefully we can continue the same thing with me.
How far, you look at this team on paper, you got great veteran leadership yourself, Grant, Steve, some great young guys kind of coming up. Marcin Gortat's a very good, probably underrated center. How far is this team? Steve's talked about he'd like to come back to Phoenix, but he needs to know it's going to be at least a playoff team, maybe a contending team. How far is this team from being in that category, do you think?
Well, I don't think we're far at all. In fact, I think if we would have had this team last year together, our record would have been much better. I think a huge advantage went to a lot of those teams that were together for the last couple of years, the Oklahoma Cities and teams like that who have been together have had some great success this year. So, this team has picked up after the All-Star break, and it'd been interesting if we had a regular season to prepare for.
So full training camp and all that. Do you think this team basically that's what's needed?
I think so. So our record speaks for itself. After the All-Star break, we played great basketball and at least contended and fought hard in the second half of the season. So it'd have been nice to see what would happen if we had a regular season.
So we're hoping the playoffs are coming up for you and that the season's going to be extended a little bit. But I know this summer you've got a special event coming out. You want to talk a little bit about the July event you have coming?
Yeah, I have a youth conference Christian youth conference I do every year in July. It's called Now or Never, and really powerful, really inspirational for our youth in our city, and from actually people from around the country have come. So it's July the 27th to 28th. You can get to it by going to thewavecolumbus.com, thewavecolumbus.com. It's a phenomenal event, family event more than anything too. So it's just great for our community in Columbus, and very inspirational to families and young women and men in our city.
Great. Well, hey, it's great to see you back on the court.
Thank you,
Congratulations, and
Thank you,
hopefully
man.
we see you in the playoffs too.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.